Hi, hello, welcome to a new video. And as in the previous video, I will present this interesting article about schizophrenia research. And it seems to be recently published article, and the title is Normal Range Variable Memory in the First Episode of Psychosis. Clinical and functional outcomes across two years and impact of estimated variable memory decrement. So, as you are familiar with, patients with schizophrenia have cognitive deterioration, and they seem to investigate the process, how the impact of the estimated variable memory. And then there are several limitations here because it's unclear how they will measure variable memory. I guess they must mention it in the limitations. Anyway, let's read it. Let's read the abstract of the article to learn more about it. Variable memory dysfunction is prevalent in first episode psychosis and has major impacts on long-term functional and clinical outcomes. And nevertheless, a substantial proportion of first episode psychosis patients have variable memory performance. There are many abbreviations in the article called normal range. And only a few studies have explored its relation to outcomes. That's interesting. So it seems only a few studies explored because it's hard to find patients with schizophrenia, and then later you have to follow them, and so they have to get some medical permission or something. It can be problematic. Moreover, probable decrements between estimated premorbid and current cognitive performance could confuse the relationship between variable memory and clinical or functional outcomes in first episode psychosis patients. These potential interactions have not yet been considered in first episode psychosis. Thus, we examined the longitudinal relationship between variable memory performance in first episode psychosis and clinical and functional outcomes over 24 months following admission to treatment, and compared the clinical and functional status of these people. So I think one of the other problems is how they will know it's their first episode. So how they can be 100% sure? What if there are other possibilities? They come to hospital late. If they investigated in the study, that's also important. And a total of 271 patients, which is good because it's hard to find patients with schizophrenia. And unpaired T-set tests were used to address the first and second aim respectively. Because of the study design, I guess they should mention it. I don't know. It may not be necessary because I think unless there is something extraordinary used, I think it's not necessary to mention the statistical analysis in this method sections. And so these findings document that large proportion of first episode psychosis patients have that normal range variable memory that appear to be functionally advantageous, but that normal range variable memory is nuanced by the presence or absence of potential decrement early in the developmental course of the disorder. So they found this, and then to understand it in detail, I think we should read its methods, and I think they should use a specific method, administer specific methodology to observe this hypothesis. And that's indeed interesting topic, and people are trying to understand. Some claim that, for example, like some symptoms, like negative symptoms, actually appear before the first episode psychosis, and like before the teenage years, I guess. And that's hard to document those variables. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. If you are interested in more about these videos, you can subscribe this channel. You can visit my website. You can register somehow and share articles that you like, and it allows you to comment those articles too, and you can feel like you're part of the article, and it helps other people to learn something. And thanks for watching this video. Bye bye.